and then go to like in the party menu, go to party settings, and make sure that you've got allow your voice to be shared. Always allow. Make sure that's on. Party. Go to the party, then party settings. Party settings, and then it's right there. No, no, no. I meant in the PlayStation party menu. Yeah. How do I disable this chat? I don't want this chat window to be open.
I don't think you can disable that.
Yeah, there's a way.
Yeah,
I think there's a way. I'm just gonna make it really
Mine was already
tiny anyways.
disabled.
It's disabled? No, you have to
You
have
guys
it
look
enabled.
pretty.
You have to have it
Well,
always
I
allowed.
I just enabled.
Okay, good. So you check out our shit,
Sweet
dude.
rags there.
You think this is sweet?
Sure. He kind of look, dude. You kind of look like fucking what's his face from Final Fantasy 7.
Rude?
Advent Children.
Yeah, you're talking
One of
about
the
Rude?
brothers.
Yeah, Reno and Rude.
Brothers? I don't think they're brothers.
Yeah, one of Cloud's the brothers.
Reno and Rude aren't brothers, dude. They're as far as the Turks. No, I can make my dude look
They're
like
Cloud's brother to Genova. That's what he. That's
Genesis?
Oh my god, no. Never mind. I need some sweet threads.
Where are these? Just dye them.
See what I got. See what I got in here. Nope, that looks gay.
Oh, well, it looks like
I'll just
Kieran's
wear
not
that new
gonna be here.
stuff. That kind of sucks.
What?
Because he was all about this, and now he's not even going to be here.
I texted
He
him.
probably passed out.
Oh. There you go.
Wait. I'll bear it.
There we go.
I'll bear it.
There, I'm dressed up.
Nice. What is that monocle? Oh, you got the sign on
Actually,
one.
I think I'm gonna wear these instead.
Those glasses.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or I could just totally throw it all off and wear this kabuto.
There you go. There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
There it is.
That's the pose for my samurais out there.
Hi, man. Back.
Sweet. I'm just gonna do one more test before we get started here.
Why are you wearing that hat?
Representing for the samurai from Doma.
The samurai? I've never even looked at this thing.
That's a Sagi kabuto.
Nice.
I got it like a long time ago. An event. I think you can buy them now though.
Mhm.
represent for the samurai from Doma. I don't want to listen to myself, dude.
I know. Don't you think you sound weird?
It'll
I
it'll
just don't like to listen to myself.
Yeah.
it'll stop or whatever.
No, that was me playing it through my phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it works.
Yeah, it works.
Yep.
I also commented. Comments are enabled, so if anyone joins and wants to comment, we're good to go.
How do I do that? Do I gotta go on Twitch? Can I comment to other people?
Yeah, you can comment to other people while we do it, if other people actually watch it.
Just go on Twitch.
I'm gonna just go to Idleshire and advertise, and then we'll get started. Let's go to. We could all meet here, I guess, and start here, and then we'll go to the Rising Stones, and then just go throughout the party, go throughout the wherever we go in the main story quest.
All right. I'm not going to Middleshire because that shit's laggy. It takes
Oh yeah,
forever.
no, you don't gotta go there.
Oh, live channel. So we're already live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're live now. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go to. We're gonna meet in the Goblet, do our little intro and all that good stuff.
I think I'm the only person watching right now.
There's 19 people. Actually, it says.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
I hope they all hate us.
This says there's 20 now. Yeah, let's hope they all hate us too.
Just kidding.
Probably.
So we're staying here, right?
Yeah, we're gonna stay here, and then we'll go. I'll lead us.
I guess Tyrion's
All right,
not gonna make
let's
it.
gather. Let's group up, so we can kind of display what we got going on here.
We should blow his phone up.
Yeah, Grim, turn that down a little bit. I can hear it, and then it's getting broadcasted again. And then come over here in the chat or in the thing. Yeah, there we go. I'm in the middle, dude. I'm in the middle. There we go. Nice.
Jeez.
All right, let's get officially started.
Pull
All
up
right.
the volume.
Greetings, guests. Welcome to Garleans Grasp, where our gang gathers weekly regarding all things that are Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host, Nord Kazam, and leader of the Garlean Legion Free Company on Gilgamesh. I have with me here longtime friend, Asher Idris. Go ahead and throw a wave. Get that wave emote there.
On it.
Boom. Nice. I also have Mr. Grimm. What's up?
Yo.
How you guys doing?
Lovely.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, we're a new Final Fantasy XIV podcast, and today's first topic, probably our only topic that we're going to be discussing today in detail, is the latest 3.56 main story. But before we do that, since we're a brand new podcast, we might as well kind of introduce ourselves, kind of tell us what we're all about. So basically, let's just kind of go around and say, we're all on Gilgamesh, so let's get that out of the way. Tell us about our main job and what our favorite thing is about this game. My main job is Black Mage. Boom. I also dabble in Paladin and Astro. And my most favorite thing about this game is the ability to be able to play every class on one character, every crafting class, every gathering class. And when I was new to the game, going through each class and learning how they played, and as I first played through as a Paladin, I learned what each symbol meant and why classes played the way they did when I was in dungeons. Is like, oh, that's why the Dragoon was doing this, or that's why the Monk was going around all the bosses and hitting their positionals and stuff, and then I understood, and that was probably the most thing that I enjoyed about this game. Asher, what about you? What's your main job and your favorite thing about this game?
Main job is monk. only job. I plan to change that in 4.0, and my favorite thing about the game is probably the rating and just being able to play with friends. That's really about it.
All right. Grim?
Hey, my main job is astrologian. Yeah, it was ninja. Fell off. My favorite part about this game is it's nostalgic to me because I've always played Final Fantasy. I was a big Final Fantasy 11 player, and it was time to upgrade.
Nice. Yeah, it goes without saying that all of us are pretty much hardcore players when it comes to this game. We all kind of have our different play styles, but all in all, we're all definitely hardcore fans when it comes to the game. So, what else? Take out my notes. So let's talk about what we thought about just this main story as a whole, the finale. What do you guys think about it? Like, was it what you expected? Was it predictable? Did you enjoy doing it? What do you guys think? Grim?
I wouldn't say it was predictable, but I did enjoy it. As far as how it ended, I mean, as going into Stormblood, there's still a lot of questions in the air.
Right.
Like, is Papalymo in fact dead, or is he, just somewhere else?
Right. Asher, anything to say? Or Grim?
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. I kind of predicted that, Yida was the girl we saw in the Stormblood trailer. That part,
Mm-hmm.
that didn't really blow me away. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I really didn't. I don't know. I didn't really think we would get to see a whole lot with the samurai dude whenever he joins you for that 1-5, but if you pay attention to him, you can actually see him use a couple moves here and there. Hopefully they're actually like the moves that will be a part of the class and weren't just thrown in there because he was an NPC.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
And that's
a whole
something
nother
that
thing altogether.
that's something that I wish that I could go back and do is those instance fights, so I could like kind of pay attention to him more often than the fight itself. I kind of thought it was kind of predictable myself. The story, story for me, I'm very fresh in the story. I just watched all the cuts. I used to be a cutscene skipper, and very recently I finished watching all of it. And like Omega, in the cutscenes it kind of showed that we were gonna go get Omega to do the stuff, and Neuro's gonna help us, all that stuff.
Yeah, and Shinryu seen that kind of coming, considering Shinryu and Omega are always kind of a thing.
Yeah, that's a theme when it comes to them too, in Final Fantasy lore. But anyways, let's get this main stuff underway. We're all gonna travel to the Rising Stones, where all of this starts, and we're basically gonna walk you along and how everything went, and go to each area and talk about what happened at those spots. Yeah.
Just kind of shoot the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
Unfortunately.
waited this long.
I don't know. It was hard to pay attention to him though, like you said, because in the fight, you get to control the Red Bear, and then you get 2 new abilities on the Magitech.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's meet right outside here. So when we go in and we talk to Alice, she kind of picks up where we left off. Back in 3.5, we left off in basically right after the events at Belsar's Wall. Papalymo did his thing. Inside the East Shroud, there was like the similar to Bahamut coming out. That was basically the last thing we did. We came back here and finished the quest, and that was it. So we picked up here, and Alice, she kind of told us her concerns about the East Shroud and how what's going to happen with that. She gets interrupted, and we find out that the leaders of Eorzea are meeting in Gridania, and there's a special mention that Sid Garland's going to be there. So that kind of gave it away that Sid's going to play a major part in this patch. Like, oh, Sid's going to be there. Oh, okay, well, sweet.
Yeah.
So let's go off to Gridania, where it happened. Now, right after this, while we're kind of supposed to be heading towards Gridania, we see a little sub cutscene. We got Big Homie here, I like to call him, until we find out his official name. I was like, oh shoot, big homie's here, right? Like, we saw the Stormblood trailer, right? We just got that at the latest Fan Fest. We see the entire trailer. And at the very end, Yugiri and this kind of Rogadin-looking samurai dude is standing on a rooftop. And we don't know much about him. He's just some dude, right? So he ends up landing in, what's that place in Western Thanalin? Oh, we have to go there all the time. I always forget the name of the place. Not Horizon.
I'll
but
remember the
anyways,
name of the
it's west of Horizon. We go up there, and he's basically... we can kind of tell he's going to be the comic relief of what's going on here, right? He's kind of funny, loud, and boisterous. Yeah. You know?
Eccentric.
Yes, exactly. And he's just wondering, like, is this Eorzea? Is this Eorzea? He finds out it's Eorzea. And then that kind of gives us insight about, okay, so he's going to be in... He's gonna play a part in what's going on here. What'd you guys think of it? What was your guys' impression of him?
I liked him. Like, I don't know. He didn't really.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. Definitely.
Yeah,
funny.
and he's really all about the whole, I don't know what you would call it. Like I say, he was very eccentric. He's really all about, I don't know. He's really loud.
Yeah, loud and boisterous. Which
loud and boisterous. Yeah.
I would assume he wouldn't be. He would kind of be the opposite of what I saw in the trailer. He's like, oh, this big Rogadin dude, you know,
serious.
He's gonna be serious, brute, tough dude, you know, like most of the other Rogadin in this game.
Real disciplined,
but
like
yeah, he wasn't,
a samurai
though.
would be.
Yeah, exactly. No. And he seems a little. He sounds like a not the smartest cookie in the box. You know, he's kind of doesn't use.
He is a samurai.
Simple. He is a samurai.
Hey man.
Exactly. Okay, but looks like so a lot of other people here are doing the main story quest. They're still doing that.
Yep.
So we come here to Nafika's altar, and we go into the Lotus Stand here, where this is the kind of the main meeting spot in Gridania, right? Where we go to, if there's ever a main story quest in Gridania, we're going here. And inside there are all the leaders. We got Amaric representing Ishgard in there. We've got Merlweb. We've got Rauban up in there. Everyone's in there. All the hot shots. All the big shooters are up in there.
Yep.
And they say, okay, they've definitely confirmed that there's a primal inside that big ball, right?
Yeah.
And they also found out there's a Garlean ship that approached, and it got destroyed while they're trying to poke their nose like they always do. They always need to know about everything.
Yeah.
And us being, the protagonists, we say that, or Alphino is like, we need to get in there. We need to figure it out before it breaks out and gives us another
Problem.
Calamity.
yeah, calamity. That's the word exactly. And one of my favorite characters shows up. Who shows up?
Oh, Minfilia.
Nero, man.
No,
Fucking
not
Nero.
Minfilia. She is my favorite, but yeah, Nero Tolskeva joins the party, right? He comes in there,
Yeah.
and what does he suggest we do?
He wants them to go after Omega and get it before the Garleans have a shot at it, pretty much.
And yeah, but
I mean,
yeah,
that's what I remember.
but like, why? I wonder why he comes out now and starts, talking about Omega. Like,
I
why
don't know. I feel like he's got other motives. I mean, it's Nero.
Uh-huh.
He's a Garlean. So.
Uh huh. And I don't know much about the main story because I just watched the cutscenes recently, but like, why is this just coming up now though? That's what I want to know. If he says in the story that he was the mastermind and made Ultimate Weapon and all that stuff, why didn't they just go get Omega? What I wonder what prevented that in the past. Why didn't he think of that before?
He found Omega, I think, on his own, like at the end of one of the patches. Like he just stumbled on it. I can't remember how he wound up out there. It's been a while.
I see.
But
Yeah.
he found like a little Allegan tournament out there on the was that Carnu or
Yeah,
whatever,
Carnu.
Flatlands? Yeah,
Yeah.
Carnu Flatlands. He found it, and I mean, it just I don't know, the cutscene ended, and then now we find out, way later or a little while later. I can't remember when it happened exactly. Turns out it's Omega. So
Right.
but I don't know. He's obviously got something, else in mind. Like
Or maybe-
he's not looking out for Eorzea. There's no
Right.
way.
Or maybe he's just like a little kid in a toy shop and just wants to play with something fun. But he could just he could have a deep plan for Omega, or he just likes to screw around with that stuff, right?
He could, but
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like if they wanted to kill Nero off, they could have done it a long time ago, and now they've kind of just kept him around, and he's just been sticking his nose in a bunch of shit they shouldn't be, and now here he is, and he found Omega, and he's like, oh, well, I don't even think he could go back to Garlemald. I mean, he's pretty much shunned, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I don't think
Because
the
he
Garlean-
failed.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, maybe I can mess around with the Eorzeans, stir up some shit.
Right. And now everyone at the meeting, they know he's a Garlean. They know what they know what he's up to no good. And everyone's like,
Right.
I don't want to be with him. They don't. But then they don't have a better idea. And Neuro said something that really hit home for me during this encounter, this meeting. He kind of taunted all the leaders of Eorzea. And after they kind of questioned his ideas for Omega, he's all like, well, what else are you going to do? Just send in your warrior light? His exact quote was, send in your vaunted hero as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flames. Like, he's basically saying, you guys ain't shit.
You need him. Yeah,
you guys ain't
need
shit.
him.
You're just gonna send in your warrior light like you always do and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But this is a plan that it's gonna work, and it's not gonna. You're gonna be able to do it yourselves instead of just relying on the warrior of light to take care of all your problems for you. And it makes sense. We're doing everything as warriors of light.
I don't think they would have even found Omega, Sid, or any of the Eorzeans. Like, he was the one that stumbled on it. Like, he threw it out there. Like, we either team up and do this. Of course, he's probably got more shit in mind. Or you throw in your warrior of light and hope he comes through.
Yeah.
So.
And
then he made fun of them, mocked them.
Yeah, which I thought was funny. And he's also a comic relief for me too. I think he's kind of funny. And
oh yeah,
we'll get to some more stuff that he says. And at the very last part of this cutscene, was kind of cool. Never what I thought. If someone told me when I was first playing through this game, before who I knew Sid was, before I knew any of the story, and if I was starting a new character, would I ever find out that the fate of Eorzea is going to rest in the hands of two Garleans, being Sid and Nero? Like, I'd be like, what? Like, that's gonna happen later? Because like at the very like I should have took a screenshot of it, but there was at the very end of the cutscene, you see kind of Nero and Sid with their backs turned, facing the Eorzean Alliance, and it was kind of funny because, well, first of all, our free company's named after Garlemald, or the Garlean Legion. We're a big fan of them,
Yeah.
and it was kind of cool. It kind of gave me little goosebumps to see like, oh, two Garleans there, and they're gonna save Eorzea. But after we find out about all that, we're gonna watch over. We're gonna kind of keep our eye on Nero as we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yugiri is coming with us, and Alphino is coming with us. So, and then we're gonna make our way for the airship to do the next cutscene. We're gonna go to the main Aetheryte Plaza and then head over to the airship landing. And then, actually, right after that cutscene, we talked to Alphino right outside the Lotus stand. And he's all like, how did Nero even know about the meeting with all of the leaders of Eorzea? Why? How did they know about us? How did Nero know about it?
I don't know. I wondered that myself. Like,
Yeah.
How did he find out? So
But apparently he just knew, and he was there at the right time.
he just knew.
Yeah.
He just knew.
Okay. Grims must be detained. Is that
Found it,
We'll
Grim.
just call that slow internet. We'll just call it that slow internet or something. All right. So we head over down to the airship to take off and head out to Cartno. Who else did this? Who else ran in here, checked out your mini map, and like saw that your quest was right here, and like ran over here and saw that this dude had a quest, and it was like, nope, that's not him.
No.
Like I did a straight turn right here and thought that's where it was, and I was like,
Me too.
I was like, no, I bet you everybody did that.
I was like, shit, it's downstairs.
Yeah. So we go downstairs, and I always try to jump
Did
here.
we-
Like, why can't we jump down there? Like,
I know.
jump
Like,
everywhere.
why can you not jump off here? Come on.
anyways, yeah, we come down here, talk to Sid. And before we leave, Alphino's all like, I want to go meet with some colleagues that are observing the cocoon in the East Shroud. And Nero chimed in. It was kind of funny. He's all like, "Oh, we have time to do this? How could I be so? I didn't know
He's
that we
being
could
an
just
asshole.
go. Like, we got stuff to do. Like, let's just go and go talk to East Shroud people over there and find out what's going on."
Because we got a primal about to bust loose on all of Eorzea, and you
Yeah.
guys want to go play Dragass. Like,
Uh-huh.
we ain't got time for that.
Right.
Then Alice shut him up. She's like, hold your tongue. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
You guys keep procrastinating.
Yeah, you guys keep doing useless stuff. We head to Mordona, and I don't know why we headed to Mordona. I know some important things happen in Mordona, but like, why
think
didn't we just leave from the Lotus stand to here to go to Cartno? I missed something there,
I don't know.
but we had to come to Mordona for something. We had to go back to the Rising Stones.
They were coming to tell Tataru and them about what's transpired, I think, with the whole
Oh yeah,
Omega
we had to
and
go.
all
We
that.
had to go relay the message. Now this was
Yeah.
apparently. All right, let's mount up because we're gonna need to mount up for this.
You see, what's weird about that is, don't they have a damn link shell they could just do that with?
See, right.
That bothers me.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, they had the little
Yeah.
link shell ear.
They always have those, and now they don't.
They never use them.
They don't use them. Like, they use them when they
No.
want to tell us to do stuff. Like those
Right.
link pearls.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
apparently there's not any safe place in Mordona to land an airship, and he just drops us off over here. And he's like, all right, y'all go do what you gotta do. I'm gonna chill here, right? For some reason. So he's like, all right, let's go back to the Rising Stones. Sweet. So we do that. And inside the Rising Stones, we kind of, tell everyone what's up. And Nero is a smartass again, and he tells us he makes some comment, and he mocks someone in there, and it's hilarious.
He
asked me.
he mocked Eorzea for not using Magitech, and then Tataru's like, well, Biggs and Wedge made like some kind of new Magitech teapot, and she's the only one that has one.
Right? Yeah. And speaking of which, after the cutscene, if you talk to Nero, he's all like, "Whoa, this is the 14th prototype. I want to know how bad the first 13 were." So he says
I
that.
never bothered to talk to him. I should have.
Yeah, I talked to them all to see if there was anything interesting, and it was all the same old stuff except Nero being a smartass. It was hilarious.
Still talking shit.
Yeah, and it was funny how Tataru kind of shut him down. She was kind of quick-witted there, But anyways,
would you talk to him?
But anyways, we go in there, we kind of talk to him, we say, hey, this is what we're doing, this is the plan. And then Big Homie rolls in, right? He's all like, is this the Rising Stones? Are the Scions here? What's up? I need your help. And he
I gotta give
basically...
him credit, dude.
What's up?
I gotta give him credit. I mean, he went all the way across the ocean on that little fucking
Okay,
boat.
yeah, let's talk about
Right.
that. Let's talk about that again. I know he's a Rogadin and everything, but he ain't going through the ocean in that little thing.
No,
Come on.
man.
Come on.
That's why he passed out, man.
He passed out from hunger, I think.
Yeah.
Like, he was really
It
hungry.
could have been that, or he looks like he was trying to flex and bust out of his clothes right when
Yeah.
before he went down.
So why did he come here in the first place?
Jared find you, Gary.
Right.
Wanted to take her back because a bunch of shit's going on in Doma. And he's like, oh, you're bound to your master. Isn't that more important than helping a bunch of pretty much foreigners out with their problems?
Right.
And then she's pretty much, saying this, I was told to escort the Domans here and keep them safe and, get them new places to live at all costs. And now she's kind of been caught up in our problem.
Right. She's kind of caught up in a global problem, I guess you would want to call it, because another calamity is kind of more of a big deal than the Garleans taking over Doma, right? So she's kind of like, we got bigger fish to fry here. And by the mention of the Garleans, Gosetsu, we find out his name is Gosetsu, very samurai-ish. He's like, I am the samurai of Doma, Gosetsu.
They went full weeb on us there.
That's my Gosetsu impersonation.
Walkie-talkie.
So, after he finds out that we're also fighting Garleans, he's on board. He's ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yugiri said if she went home now that he wouldn't even, hesitate to cut her down. I don't know if she was joking about that or serious.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe not. We have to go there eventually, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she meant if she left right now and left things how they were with the primal and everything.
Yeah.
But, we don't know.
Anyways, we kind of split up again, and us, Sid, Gosetsu, Yugiri, and Nero, we all head back. Let's mount up again. We all head back to where our trusty airship is. Our airship is parked. And this was what I was excited about right here. When we get down to this airship, there's an instance. And I was like, sweet. Because there's a couple reasons. because I've been watching cutscenes for the past half hour, taking notes. I was like, I want to fight some. I want to fight some stuff. Let's go fight some stuff. So we do this instance, right? And then the other reason is, dude, we got Kusetsu with us. He's a samurai. Let's see the samurai in action.
Oh yeah.
So we take the airship, we land safely in Cardno to go retrieve Omega.
Yep.
Nero's clearly been there before. He goes up in there and he starts typing on that little the Allegan technology, and knows exactly what to do. He's been here before, you know. And someone comes and tries to stop us. He's a Garlean general, Grinwat. What is it? What's that? Grinwat? What is that?
Grinawat.
Grinawat?
Grinawat.
Yeah. And he's just all like, "No, you can't go anywhere, so we have to fight him. Easy. I've taken out a few Garleans in my day. I could take out a few more."
Dude.
So let's talk
I don't
about.
know.
Go ahead.
The fight. The whole fight.
Okay.
Like, when I first seen him, when he walks in, you can tell he's got, like,
Grinwat?
I forgot his name. Yeah, Grinawat. He's got the cannon shield on his arm from, what's his name?
Yeah,
He's one of the Guardian guys you fought.
Raitan.
Yeah.
From
Raitan.
the,
He's got
that one fight. What was that fight, too? I forget. Open this duty finder.
Yeah,
What's the
finder.
fight? What's the fight? Oh, what is it? Is it raids? Where is it at?
It's considered in the primal.
It's dungeons. It's in the primals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The primals.
Cape Westwind. Duh.
Cape Westwind.
Yeah, Cape
Duh.
Westwind. Right on. He's got one of his shields. And what else?
And then
what else does he have?
He's got Nero's hammer.
He's got Nero's hammer. Like, what is that? I want a class that's got a shield and a big hammer, right?
Dude, I'd settle for just the hammer. Like,
I'd settle for just the hammer too, right?
Yeah.
What kind of class would that be, though?
I don't know. That's a tank. He's got a two-handed.
Yeah.
Right.
He's special. He's an NPC, so he gets whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
So.
NPCs are treated unfairly.
He stands like a warrior, though. The way he
does.
holds
He
it.
looks just like a warrior handling it. But
yeah.
So there's that, and so we're just fighting. We're just taking out Garleans left and right. Nothing special going on in this. And something happens in the middle of the fight, and it was kind of funny. Nero's all like, "Dude, take my sweet Magitech. You can have it."
Have it, man.
And we get
You throw that little smirk up.
We get a little check out my character. Here's what happened. If you look at my character, he's all like, "Here." Nero's like, "Oh, here's my Magitech," and you're all like, "Oh,
smiling and shit."
You got that little smile. You got that smile. You got a little smirk. You're like, "Ooh, let me get that." Right? So you jump in there, and you're like, "I've ridden one of these before. I know how to use this. I've raided the Praetorium with one of these. I know the buttons." But there's also 2 more buttons, right? There's a big AoE that does a lot more damage.
Man, I was wondering what that was.
And then there's
AOE.
a bigger line AoE, just like the other 2 moves, but bigger and stronger. So it's pretty cool. You're just shooting AoEs off. You're just shooting. I also noticed a couple other things on this fight. One, those NPCs were kind of smart. They're kind of doing what they needed to do in there, right? Moving, dodging AoEs.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
Right? So this is definitely something. This is definitely a test for something. We're going to see more of this. This has got to be from the squadrons.
Yeah.
Helping us out. And another thing, it was kind of cool. Even though I'm a black mage, I don't need any TP, right? I don't go into raids and ask the ninja, "Yo, throw me a goad because I need it." But
hey, man.
Yugiri, she threw me a goad anyways. She's the true MVP right there. I don't know why she gave me. I don't know why she gave me a goad.
Good looking out.
Now,
I don't know why she.
While
gave me
you
a
were
goad.
in the fight, did you notice that if he did like an AOE cone attack, any of the guys that were around you, like the other little dudes,
The other good.
If you moved, they would get hit by his attacks. He would outright just knock the shit out of them.
No. Wait, the
Yeah.
bad guys? The bad guys?
Yeah, he would hit his own
Yeah,
teammates with
I
his
think I did
abilities.
notice that. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was weird.
I
So
thought that was funny.
we fight him. We beat him. He retreats. He's not dead. We didn't kill him, I don't think, right? He just retreats.
Yeah, he ran
Right.
off.
He's still living. He's still living it up.
Yeah.
So we win. We go in. Oh, actually, Nero and Sid are already up in there, and we're just kind of fighting the people on the outside. We're trying to defend them. Sid's all like, "I'm going in there, cause Nero's up to no good. I know it." So we Ida's with us too. Forgot to mention that Ida's with us, and we go in there. We go into the control room with him. Sit in. Nero over here, beat bopping around, hitting buttons, hitting things in the air, hitting those Allegan technology things, and they get it. They awaken Omega. Omega gets awoken. Well, not officially yet, but they're booting him up, right? They're powering him up. And then it was kind of cool. Like they booted him up, and he automatically scanned for ethereal activity in the area, and he immediately found the cocoon in E-Shroud, which is kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
And then the big thing happens. Ida's a monk. Asher, you're a monk. What happens next?
I don't know. She activated him.
Yeah, she hit the button. She's all
Yeah.
I'm
She
gonna hit
punched
the
the
button.
shit out of that button.
She pressed that button. And then some pretty epic stuff happened, right?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
there's
Dude,
a pretty,
that
there's a-
cutscene.
There's a pretty sweet cutscene going on. Omega goes up in there, and I don't know. I didn't know what to expect that was going to come out of there. Since it's Shinryu and Omega is like a common theme in Final Fantasy. It's probably going to be Shinryu, but it could have been
Yeah.
anything. I didn't know what to expect. And then
Oh,
I see the
something
dragon
different.
wings come out, just like Bahamut's did, and I was like, "Ooh,
Oh, shit. Ooh.
what's gonna happen now?" Some epic battle. And what was your first impression of both Omega and Shinryu, Grim? What did you think about them both?
Shinryu looked badass,
Yeah,
but Omega, I don't know. I mean, he's. It's designed like Omega always has been, just more. I should say mechanical.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I don't know. He just looks pretty weak to me.
what did you think of the battle scene in general?
Oh, dude, I love the battle scene. The battle scene was amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was well done too.
I
Asher?
wanted it to be.
Oh.
It should have been longer.
It was kind of long, but yeah, it could use another minute or two. Asher, what was your first impression of Shinryu and Omega?
Oh, man. I love Shinryu. Shinryu looked awesome. Like, I don't know, when I looked at him, I almost thought anima a little bit. Like, some of the way he was made, he had, like, some kind of like an anima look to him.
From Final Fantasy X?
He didn't look like... Yeah, he didn't look like a normal dragon. Like, he
No.
looked kind of...
Like demented,
Yeah.
kind of like a...
demented.
Kind of deformed in a way, because that's the way
Yeah.
he's shaped. But yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
understand that.
he didn't even look oriental, really, other than, like, I don't know, it was like fur or something coming off the back of his head, but I really liked it. Omega reminded me of, like, a giant bug, like a big scarab or beetle. Like, that's what he reminded me of. Granted, I mean, I like the fight. The fight was pretty cool because Shinryu does the whole water wave thing.
Yes.
I don't know if
Yes.
yeah,
The lightning.
Oh man, yeah, and then the lightning, which the lightning he used kind of reminded me of Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl, yeah, he's one of my favorite
Quetzalcoatl.
summons in all of Final Fantasy. I hope we get a fight of him
Yeah.
someday in this game, because he's definitely my favorite.
We need
That
an
would be
anima.
fun.
I
We do
definitely agree with both
we
of
got
you.
another one.
Shinryu was definitely the highlight of the fight. Omega kind of looked like he looked like something that came out of Alexander. He looked like an ad
Yeah.
that you fought in
Yeah.
there. Like nothing,
Yeah.
like nothing was too unique
Really,
about him. He just looked
yeah.
like an ad. Like there's an ad in A9 or an A9 that you fight that looks just like him. And I hope something.
Yeah.
I hope something happens. I hope something happens to where he gets a little revamp. Maybe Nero, like, fixes him up and changes him or something, and makes him look cooler because he looks very underwhelming.
Give him some
There-
upgrades.
Yeah, give him some upgrades.
Now,
He did.
his cannon was cool though.
Yes.
His big plasma cannon. That was
Right.
cool.
There was once he took flight, he kind of got a little cooler because he's just kind of
Yeah.
crawling around on the ground, looking like a little bitch, and then he starts to take flight, and then he starts to look a little cooler after that. And did either of you two else seeing it, like this fight not being concluded? Because I didn't think this fight was going to be concluded.
I thought it was going to be
definitely not.
concluded. I thought
thought-
Shinryu was dead. Like Shinryu was going to be dead. Omega was going to crash land. He's going to malfunction later and become a raid. Like
Right,
'cause
but they just
Omega's
dipped
supposed
out.
to be
They
a
just
raid.
headed towards Alamigo.
Yeah.
They were just.
They said,
Oh
okay,
my
screw
goodness.
it.
They said, "Screw you over here, Eorzean
Yeah.
people. We're just gonna go. We're just
We
gonna go a
dipping."
little. We're just gonna go over here a little bit." And then, I guess that's kind of that's our main reasoning for going to Alamigo. If you think about it, I don't remember saying we're gonna go free Alamigo. They're like, we need to go over to Alamigo to figure out what the hell Shinryu's doing, right? Well, we don't know as the Warrior of Light or Eorzeans that is Shinryu, but we
Yeah.
do. So after that,
And then they
sweet
gave
cut-
him the name.
yeah, after that epic battle between Shinryu and Omega, we lose communication with Omega. Sid inputs commands to shut it down, but we both know Omega's not shut down, right?
No.
No.
No way.
He's just not chasing Shinryu. Sid hits the button and he just like falls to the ground and just deactivates. That didn't happen.
See you later.
That didn't happen at all.
Deuces.
They all think that happened. Because I don't understand why all the Eorzeans think that that's okay. All the people, they're all like, oh, but we shut him down, so it's okay. We shut him down, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Well,
fine.
It's
you
all
kind of
good.
said like just in case though. Like I don't know.
He did say they both took like I don't know if he said like a mortal wound or they took a dire wound, so they both fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's fun.
I mean, there's no way Omega's done because he's going to be a raid unless we go into him while he's just done. But I don't think that'll be the issue. He'll probably start to reactivate and a bunch of shit will go down.
Yeah. And so at the very end of this, we're still in Omega's chambers basically. And right at the end, we're just chilling, talking about stuff. Then Ida's tattoo just like vanishes. It's like, what? Why did that happen? I don't know why that happened. And then after that, Sid takes us back to Gridania.
Wait, you really don't know why our tattoo disappeared?
I didn't know why. I don't know why.
She says because
Papalimo's
Papalimo's life force disappeared.
Right.
That was the last of his life force. So he's pretty much, by that logic, he's dead.
Which,
he's gone.
but,
Wow,
okay,
Felicia.
but we all know. We all know people don't. Square doesn't like to keep people dead in here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so
unfortunately.
after that happens, Sid takes us back to Gridania. Then we go to the Lotus Stand like normal. We talk to the council, and we fill everyone in on what happened.
Yeah.
So we're gonna venture over there. Let's
Yep.
just take the shortcut. Let's go to the Conjurers Guild so we can get this conversation underway. Because we're getting close to the end here. We're getting close to wrapping up,
Yeah.
and we go to this meeting back into the Lotus Stand, square one, back where we kind of started all this. And since the Garleans, they're all like, whoa, Garleans know what just happened. They saw this battle. They're going to go investigate what happened. So now it's our time to strike. We need to go secure Gridania's borders. because it's kind of Gridania's borders is like right there at Alamigo, and the Garleans are all there. So this is our time to go strike. Which I thought we're gonna go do like a cool primal fight or something, or something.
I was hoping.
That never.
I was hoping for some.
I was hoping something.
That never happened. Okay, that never happened. And
Yeah, because
that's about all. That's about all that happened there. I mean, we just not a lot happened in that cutscene.
I was a little bummed out because I thought, how with the end of A Realm Reborn, we had that Steps of Faith.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be good.
Yeah, good.
I thought
Good
they're
times.
I thought Square was gonna be predictable like they always do, and give us the same things. But that didn't happen.
No.
So, and then Alpha wants us to go check out Baelsar's Wall, because that's probably going to be where 4.0 starts over there in the E-Shroud.
Yeah.
Or if it doesn't start exactly there, that's going to be our very first point of the destination. So let's go there. We're going to head to the E-Shroud to where all of this took place. This is where the battle, the Omega and the Shinryu battle took place. And if you guys think about it, what did Ilberd want out of his mission? Like, what was his main plan? What do you guys? What is it?
He just wanted Alamingo's freedom.
Right. He wanted Alamigo
liberated.
to be free. So
Yep.
he wanted to whatever steps necessary. He wanted. So his plan was back in 3.5 was to provoke a war between the Garleans and Eorzeans. Well, the Garleans at the Alamigan side, and and us to provoke a war, so we would kind of jump in and save Eorzea. And if you think about it, his plan in the end it worked. We're going over to Alamigo we're going to liberate him in 4.0 probably. Like that's what 4.0 is going to be all about, and that's all he wanted. So, if you ask me, Ilber's plan worked.
Yeah, he just kind of went at it at a, I don't know, messed up way.
Yeah, very messed up way. So we get here, and this is where the main story concludes. We jump up in here. We go up these stairs. Alphino's here. Ida's here. We talk to them. Ida kind of gives us a heartfelt ending, and she tells us some things. And she drops a bombshell on us.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ida hasn't been Ida this whole time. Not that we know. Let's give us some background story real quick. We know Ida is part of a well-respected family in Alamigo, if you will, right? They're like they've got power in Eorzea. Her father's a general. Ida's sister is. They're all involved in the politics of Alamigo. Mm-hmm. And she's like, but I'm not Ida. I'm her sister, Lise. And it's like, what? Apparently,
Imposter.
she removes her mask. We confirm that she's the lady in red from the Stormblood trailer.
Yep.
She talks of her past, my father, this and that, or my sister got killed, or did she say they got killed? I don't think they're dead. Even if she said they got killed, I don't think they're dead. But yeah, she says she's not Ida. She died 6 years ago, and she's her sister Lise. Well, we've never met Ida before as the Warrior of Light, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, we never met her because when we showed up, she had already been dead. But she said something about their dad went missing, didn't she?
Yeah, she said missing or captured or killed, something like that. He's
I think
not in the
she
picture.
said missing.
Yeah,
I've got some ideas on that.
And that's about it there. And then we see it takes us to a cutscene, kind of over yonder, off in the distance, with Gasetsu and Yugiri, basically to saying nothing of importance. What are they saying? Oh,
Basically, we're going back to Doma. You're
Yeah.
coming. We've
Yeah.
got we've got shit to take care of.
yeah. That's the end. Nothing else happens.
Yeah, except for
Nothing.
Gita or Lise is like, well, I'm going back too because I want to liberate Doma and everything. So, us being her friends, we're going with her. So
Uh-huh.
now we're dragging
Are we
ourselves
really
into
her
the problem.
friends though? Like, she lied to us this entire time. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Bitch.
Yeah,
like,
and apparently everyone knew that it wasn't Ida except us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Papalymo
like-
knew. Papalymo knew. Papalymo knew. He told everyone. He told everyone to just play along and think it's Ida. But don't tell the warrior of light that that's not Ida. Don't tell the most important part of the Eorzean's safety. Don't tell him, right?
Yep.
I don't get it, but
I don't know. I
And
thought it
she's
was
just
kind
a
of
guns
funny
for
though.
hire.
When you're talking to her, like you can be like, "Why didn't you tell me?" Or just silence. You can just
yeah,
like,
you're just staring at her like, oh, why didn't you say something? Like, weird. And that kind of
I don't
wraps
know
up.
though,
Right?
but
What's up?
yeah. As
Wraps
far
up
as
the main
like
Go ahead, Asher.
as far as her dad is, I think that her dad, like you get that last Garlean cutscene too.
Yes, I
like,
was just about to bring
after
that
he
up.
reports
One
in.
last little
Yeah.
thing that happened in the main story.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Xenos, the captain guard of Alamigo, kind of the Garlean front, the Garlean leader that's, taking over Alamigo. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
Xenos.
See, that's what I was thinking. And then it's like, okay, if this is Xenos, then why are we gonna hide his face? And he or she has blonde hair. Like that could be their dad. Like anything could have happened. He could be brainwashed. If it is him,
Yeah, like
it may
Thancred.
not be him. Yeah, like Thancred, exactly. The Ascians had no problem getting him, making him La Habrea. So I mean, they could throw anything.
Right. Yeah, so I thought at first that was like the Garlemald, that little cutscene in that throne room or something, and then it kind of zooms in and it looks like Xenos. It looks like Grimm's PlayStation Network picture. That dude,
Yeah,
that's
the
Xenos.
symbol.
That's supposed to
Yeah,
be
that's him.
the main bad guy of 4.0. The what's that? Gaius Van Balsar of 4.0. That's who it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that looked like him. I'm pretty sure that's Xenos.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But I'm with you right there.
All right, so I guess let's give this a final score. Just the cuts, just the main story. What do you guys want to score the 3.56 finale to Heaven's Ward? What do you guys want to give it? What would you give it, Asher?
I don't know, maybe a 8 out of 10, 7.5.
7.5 out of 10, so 8 out of 10. What for you
yeah.
would have gave it? What could have been better?
I don't know, like, I predicted, like, me, myself, I predicted, okay, the Primal's going to be Shinryu, we know Omega's going to be a raid, they're probably going to go get Omega, and then, they're going to fight, and then Gita, I had a feeling, was the girl in the Stormblood trailer, but I didn't know that, it was
It was Lise, right?
was Lise, actually,
Yeah.
that girl's name was Lise. Nobody knew her name until then.
Right.
So that just a couple predictable things, and we didn't get we didn't really get a challenge. Like at the end of A Realm Reborn, you had to fight the Steps of Faith. That shit wasn't really all that fun.
It was a
Like,
challenge, though.
Yeah, you had to earn your way into it.
Uh-huh.
At the time, I was terrible at Monk though, so that's probably another reason why it was hard. But
You still are, but
Were.
Hey,
Were.
okay. What a dickhead.
all right, Grim. What do you score? What do you score? 3.56 main story
alright.
finale.
Mine's mine's a little different. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Get
Only
out of
because,
here, dude.
I don't.
Get out of
Always,
here.
listen,
Get out of here,
oh,
dude.
Shut up. You
Get
know, you
out
gotta
of
listen
here.
to my
Get out of
reason.
here. Kick from party.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen to my reason.
Okay,
I don't
go
write
ahead.
stories. I've never written a storyline, so like any type of information for a game to me is just awesome. Like, we'll say 9.9. You know why? Because I wanted a goddamn trial.
Mhm.
All right, I wanted
Right.
a trial,
Yeah. Okay.
and they couldn't give us like just a little, just not even an extreme right away. Just give me something to fight.
Something.
Like
See, that was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Okay.
they half-assed it in my opinion.
Oh, damn.
Hey now.
But you're giving it a 10?
I mean, I always like storyline's good to me. Like, I don't know.
Not even a 9. A 10's like perfect, man. Like,
All right, well, it's 10 out of 11. How about that? At another point, then. That's how
okay.
you feel.
Okay.
okay.
I rate this at like a 6.5, maybe, at the highest out of 10. Like I said, like I said before, I just recently got into this cutscenes, and I play this game a lot of my time goes into playing this game, and I never experienced the cutscenes. I skipped them all, and before I would log in for 2-3 hours at a time and just be excited to go through the cutscenes, all the way from when you get off of that wagon in the very beginning that traveler's taking you, from fighting Nidhogg and doing all Ilberd. Like, I would like get so excited to just log in the morning,
The drunk
get a
dude.
cup of coffee, just sit there and watch cutscenes and chill. And I was super excited to finally have a patch come out where I was invested in the main story, where I was excited for that main story. And going from A Realm Reborn, where you've got Ishgard, we can't get into Ishgard because they hate us. Oh, we just saved Ishgard, they're gonna let us in. Big party. Leader of Ul'dah gets assassinated. We're framed for it. Raubon's arm gets chopped off. Where are the Scions? We're left with nobody except Alphino's little bitch ass. Who likes Alphino? Not me.
Not so much, man. I wish
Right?
I'd kill him all.
I don't mind
Right?
him. He don't
We've
bother
got
me. I don't
got
get why some
nobody.
people hate him.
Thancred's gone. Yashtola's gone. Yida Papalimo. What are they doing? We just stuck with Alphino, and we're going into Ishgard finally.
Well, Y'shtola was kind of
compared to Ida's not Ida. She's been lying to you the whole time. Oh no. Okay. So,
You know,
all right.
now that you mention all this shit, it seems like a lot of the signs of the Seventh Dawn are a little bit sketchy overall. Like, not really
Oh, it's like-
trustworthy.
Politicians.
Yeah, it's like, damn, they've been
So
screwing up
that's
from the
why I
get-go.
give it a 6.5.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's have another. So that's what I was saying. My Heaven's Word finale versus A Realm Reborn finale was disgusting, to say the least.
Yeah.
I'm still
But
excited for
overall-
Stormblood just as much, but I could be more excited for Stormblood if this finale was a little bit better. I don't know how it could be a little bit better. I don't know how it could have been a little bit better. I haven't really thought about it that much. But it could have
I
been.
don't know.
But let's talk about those signs. Yeah, let's talk about how sketchy they are now that I think about it. First of all, we've got Ida. Not Ida lies to us. All of them are lying to us because
She's
they're
got that
just like,
cloud syndrome going on, man.
she's got that cloud syndrome, thinking
like-
thinking she's someone else, right?
Yeah, Cloud, Zack, Yida, Lise. and-
We've got-
or Lise, Yida.
Well, what's wrong with Y'shtola? She's cool, right? What's wrong with her?
So far, I mean, other than the fact that she's probably not telling us something, like, obviously when she was brought out of the, I don't know, live stream or wherever the hell it was they pulled her out of, like, her eyes are white now. Her life has obviously been, like, it's been, you know, like, she probably doesn't have much time left.
Yeah.
The way they kind of, you know, throw things here and there. Because it took a lot out of her to bring her out of there. She wasn't supposed to be brought out of where she was. Because she used didn't she use like a forbidden white mage spell or some shit?
Yeah, at the end of 2.0. Yeah.
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 So she's probably not telling us something.
Right. There's then we got Thancred, who's sketchy all the time. Sure, he couldn't
Exactly.
control himself when he was being possessed by La Habrea and the other Asians, but he's always off doing his own thing and not cluing us in on stuff.
Because he's a ninja.
Because he's ninja. Ninjas, dude, always trying to screw you over.
Catch you motherfuckers.
And we've got Papalimo. Okay, he's a pompous little douche. like all lava fellas are. That black mage ain't got nothing on me, let me tell you what. Okay?
I'll tell you what.
And he's got the nerve. He's got the nerve to strike me down when he goes to summon the spell that Louis Suave did. He's like, nah, I'm the Warrior of Light. Let me chill with you for a second. But he's all like, no, you better back up. How dare he strike us down? I'm the Warrior of Light. Uncalled for. So there's that.
That was pretty ballsy when he pushed you back. Like,
That was ballsy
because
you know everybody,
like,
everybody that plays this game and reads cutscenes and does anything said, "Oh, I'll chill with you, Papalimo." But he said, "Nah, dude, you ain't coming.
Nah.
You got bigger fish to fry."
Nah.
I mean, we do. We shouldn't have been chilling there, but you know, we're the Warrior Light. He shouldn't be doing that. He should have asked politely after that. You know, not just striking us down. And then. And then we've got Urianger. We got Urianger, who's going to go chill with the Warriors of Darkness. Why didn't you tell us? You could have told us
what's in with the
doing.
Asians. Yeah.
Yeah. He's on the moon with Elidibus. Like, what are you doing up there? How did you get up there?
What the hell?
I want to go to the moon.
Oh, come on, dude.
Is it a
Scotty
raid?
beat his ass
Is
up
it a
there.
dungeon? Is it a 24-man? How'd you get up there?
Exactly.
All right, and Minfilia,
shit.
she's the purest of the pure. We can't talk about Minfilia.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can.
she's saying hi to Lynn.
Boner for her.
She's saying hi to Lynn.
Yeah.
Who else are we missing? We're missing one.
Well,
we've got. We can't really consider Alphino and Alice one, right? They're not really scions. They're just.
And Moonbreeda's dead. So.
Moonbreeda. She was the only legit one.
I liked Moonbreeda.
No, she wasn't a scion either. She was just.
No, she wasn't a scion.
She was a
but I just remember
Charlayan, right?
Yeah, she was Charlayan.
I don't know. I don't know what these Charlayans and whatever these names are for these things. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not truly vested in this main story like some people are.
Hey, man.
You're not hip.
Let's see. There's someone else, isn't there? Did we get them all?
I thought there was one. Let's see. Thancred.
No, we got them all. Yida, Yashtola. No, we got them all.
We got everybody. I didn't know if Urianger was actually gonna like. I thought he was gonna turn on us. Like he's like, "Forgive me," blah blah blah, and then I'm like, "No." And then bam, he comes over to her side. And I'm like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Stay like that, cause you look badass." Next time you see him, he's wearing that hood and shit. And I'm like, "Why, man? We know what you look like. Like,
Right.
come on now, dude."
You're not fooling me.
You're not pulling me, fucker.
So, I guess that wraps it up. What do you guys say? Any other closing thoughts? It's our first episode.
No, not really, man. That wraps it up.
I'm pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Did we miss anything? I don't think we're missing anything.
No. Oh yeah, there was one thing.
Oh.
They somebody's datum on the samurai during the fight.
Water.
Setsu.
Water.
And they said they found that his 3 moves he was using were also the same as like the ones that were listed by the samurai.
That Reddit post, I saw that.
Yeah. Apparently the first 2 were like normal combos, and then the third combo is supposed to be a 2-second charm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a cast bar type thing. I don't know.
Yeah, cast
I didn't
bar.
really read too much into that. I don't care about it. I'll look up the class when I get the game, right?
Oh, me too,
But I did read a couple of the abilities, and they're following suit when it comes to their skills. This game makes use of a lot of the weapon skills from Final Fantasy XI, and
A lot.
yeah, every move in the game almost is a move in Final Fantasy XI. and most of those abilities that I saw there are moves from Final Fantasy 11, which is cool. Big Final Fantasy 11 fan here. If you didn't know, you might look at my name, Snort Kazam. What up? What up with it?
Represent Phoenix server.
I didn't get to play 11. I didn't have a good computer or internet. I wanted to, but you know.
You shoulda. You missed out.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
So I guess that wraps it up. We got nothing else to talk about. Definitely want to do this next week. I think we're gonna do it next week.
Yeah, I'm down.
Gotta come up with. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't have one on me, man.
I don't keep that
Right.
worthless crap on me. I got crap
Make it rain.
materials with me. So yeah, until next week's episode, gotta figure out what we're gonna talk about. Come up with a topic and let's do it. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop broadcasting.